flying, and people continue to fall in the wind. 1 minute, I say. You said that 5 minutes ago, Mackintosh says. I thought you had somewhere to be. It's true. I do. I want to get out of here tonight. My friends Marcus and Victoria are having a #LeavingLondon party in a pub in Soho. They have sold their flat and have bought a big house in a picturesque village up north. It is in Yorkshire, in a place called Todmorden, which is quirky and somewhat hip. The kind of place people fleeing London move to, or at least talk of moving to. It is complete with tall Victorian houses and post-industrial mills, and no doubt the setting of windswept TV dramas where there has been a murder. It is, in short, beautiful and remote, set in moors and rolling Pennine hills. The pictures look gorgeous on Instagram, but then, doesn't everything? When Marcus first told me they were leaving London, I couldn't understand it. They were leaving behind all the joys of the city, the restaurants, bars, cinemas, theatres, galleries, comedy and live music venues. All the places I occasionally go to. They were swapping it for somewhere with a fraction of that. Marcus said it was about quality of life and work-life balance. That and other slogans favoured by HR departments in buzzword-strewn emails. As an architect, it's easy for him to work anywhere. Victoria, a solicitor, has taken a job in nearby Leeds. I reread my intro paragraph and realise I am fussing over a story that is finished. There are no more words to write and nothing more to add that will change the angle or the outcome of this piece. I am desperately trying to make it sound better, dragging it somehow in a new direction when there is no way to do that. Somebody died, people are broken and sad, and people are statistics that we count and forget with far too much ease. Their stories become subsumed by screaming headlines that reduce tragedy to a numbers game. That's when it hits me. Finally dawns. It isn't the story. It is all the stories. I think they are starting to get to me, as if the weight of them is pressing down upon me, and I wonder how much longer I can keep writing them. But if I don't do this, if I am not a reporter, what else could I do? I'd always wanted to be a journalist, only now I can imagine a life doing something else. I have no idea what that something else might be. I brush this thought aside. I realise I am unsettled by the departure of Marcus, which has been looming for months and now is happening. We were at university together. There were 3 of us who shared a house in Bristol. It was me, Marcus, and Adam, and now we are down to 2. I close the story and shout across to Mackintosh that I am done. He claps his hands together, and I sit back in my chair. I pick up my phone and check my messages as I wait for Mac's approval to go. Most of my messages are about the party tonight. Various friends have already arrived or are on their way, having gone straight from the office to Red Lion behind Carnaby Street. I watch Mac as he picks his way through my story, alert for any flourishes of typing. His fingers go to work, and they are like hammers smashing away at the keyboard. There is silence. He sits back, reads, nodding to himself. Good stuff. Now go and have a beer for me, Mackintosh says. I don't wait for a repeat invitation. I am out of my seat and across the newsroom of the Evening News and in the lift. Out on the street it is dark, and an icy winter wind blows through Kensington. People have their heads down as they walk stiffly along the high street. The road is packed with red buses, choked with traffic, and taxis and cars jostle for space. I walk the couple of minutes it takes to reach the tube and head through the ornate shopping arcade that leads to the station entrance. I run down the steps in time to catch a Circle Line train, which is standing room only, and filled with people coughing and sneezing their way through London, while others pull faces at the constant sternutation. There's no doubt that this is the worst part of my day, commuting to and from North London where I live in a tiny flat nestled between Highbury and Finsbury Park. That is another thing Marcus expressed great joy about. He wouldn't have to do this anymore. He waxed lyrical about being able to work from home and the joy of not starting each day on the tube nestled under someone's arm.